I like what you got to the channel. Your Big Dog back with another one take review. Then I got one for Invincible episode 5. No, episode 6, my bad. You Look Dead. Which one thing Invincible is doing that I have noticed, that something will happen and it's just like, that's the end of that. Like, you don't see it later on. I'm pretty sure we're going to see it later on, but it's like right now, nope, we on to something else. Like, as far as like the Martians, Mars getting taken over, the guy coming back from Mars with like who had like wasn't actually him, the astronaut or whatever. Titan taking over for Machine Head's spot and running everything now. Like a lot of these things, you just kind of like, yo, what is going on? Like we go get into this at all, because this episode we have William, Mark's best friend. They all take a trip. William, Mark, and Amber take a trip to Upstate New York. Well, not Upstate New York, Upstate University, to pretty much see like, hey, go view a campus while seeing William's friend Rick. You know what I'm saying? Who kind of like have a thing. So that's what this episode is about. And also you have this new guy, DA, who pretty much like uses humans and like enhances them, and to like kind of like eliminate the human aspect of them. These guys are so strong that they can fight Mark. I mean, I don't know a lot about Viltrumites, but yeah, they pretty damn strong. And Mark already is like, he's kind of on the edge, because he hasn't been doing a great job at being a superhero. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, he's failed a few times, and people have died on Mark's watch, or gotten seriously injured, because you keep thinking about Monster Girl and Black Samson, who both recovered this episode. It took a lot more for Monster Girl to recover than Black Samson, but Black Samson seems as though he has some kind of electrical powers, and I think he's might have got his powers back. Cause that's what it seemed like when they put like the little jumps on him to like clear, you know what I'm saying, the little clear jumps. I don't know what they actually call people. Do I look like I work in a goddamn hospital? No, I don't. Okay, but that's another thing. Not only that, we have Robot who said his something was interesting, because like when Black Samson was talking to him, he was just like, oh, you cared about it a lot. He said his job is to care about humans. I mean, he's programmed to care about humans, which tends to like make me think, is this on some like Ultron stuff, to where like, oh, you care about humans, but humans are their own, they're in their own way, but at the same time, that would kind of like, that wouldn't make sense if that's his logic, because he really cared about Monster Girl. So I'm kind of wondering why he's looking for the the brother, well, not the brothers, the guy, the blue dude. Exactly what is he doing with him? And we see them at the end of this episode go to a mortal man's grave, where some kids are grave digging to drink out this man's skull to get superpowers. I mean, it's a rumor, but in this word, and I'm pretty sure in that word, it's like, dude, I understand it's a rumor, but what if it's true though? Hey, what if it's true? Back in upstate, back in upstate New York, we have my boy Mark, who's still dealing with like Amber. Everything was going cool until what's his name showed up, the guy who we see at the beginning of this episode, who the trust fund baby. He shows up. Mark has to fight him. While he fighting him, of course he has to leave. William is able to recognize, dude, Mark, that's you? Like, dude, you just got on some glasses, bro. That's Mark. Like, I'm surprised Amber can see that. Maybe because like he was too busy fighting, and like she wasn't close enough. But like, obviously William looking right up at him, like, oh, it's my best friend. My best friend's a superhero. And you know, you have that whole thing. And like, the only way he even won this fight was because it seemed like the trust fund baby realized like yo, my whole life is gone. This dude's, he just has that look of like he's taking everything from me. I'm about to kill myself. Because that's pretty much what he did. Of course, his boyfriend gets captured. He goes to follow him. He's gonna get turned into, like, what DA is turning people into machines quick. He got a quick turnaround time. Like, if you need something done from him, he got a quick turnaround time. And like, he enhanced these people, and boom, they out there on the street. it was crazy to me, because I'm like, that Rick wasn't gone long before he had already turned him into a damn cyborg, you know. But obviously, Mark goes and he's getting Mark getting the shit beat out of him too. He just constantly getting punched. I mean, he punching the shit out of Mark. Like, I'm just like, damn, Mark, shake back. No, but they end up getting, of course, what's the name sees, and he starts crying. He gets away from the mind control, like you kind of say the DA has on him, and then they win the fight, because we see how Rick is able to get through, because it's like a box in his head, you know. So I'm kind of wondering, like, where is that gonna go? And Mark also breaks what's in the DA's jaw with like a backhand, because it kind of feels like the anger has been built up. He's just like, you know what, I'm just sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just sick of it. So I did enjoy that. Cecil shows up, grabs the guy and says he's gonna take him to jail, and just like, huh. But here's the thing that Cecil says, that you can't just ignore and breeze over. It's kind of amazing what he's able to do on the sewer. Cecil finna put this man in a lab. The fact that he was able to take on Invincible is going to be another thing. It's like, oh, if you can take on him, I wonder how you do it against Omni-Man. You got to think about this. Cecil is like putting together some contingency plan. You have to think about the kaiju that he fought, that it seemed like Omni-Man had a tough time with. And now you have these things that DA makes. Cecil's putting together like some stuff for Omni-Man. So when he actually goes after him, he has like something like to like back him up, you know. Speaking of Omni-Man, he finds out that Debbie got the drop on him, because Omni-Man's tailor knows everything. Like, this is the best tailor in the world. I mean, I'm talking like, I didn't think there would be a better tailor than like the Kingsman. No, but it got him beat. He's able to look and see the blood, look and see all the particles or elements or whatever the hell's on there. Not only that, he's able to see when the first blood was spilled. Like, it's so many different. I'm just like, yo. And then when like they had they was drinking on the rooftop, I know for a fact dude was scared the entire time, because you just know his wife just left and he just so happened to come through. He know what's up, and he just like, I can't do nothing. I can't. It's like David told him not to say nothing, but in his mind it's just like, babe, I can't. I'm done. If I say anything, this man gonna kill me. This man gonna kill me. And Debbie just pretty much confronted him at the end of this episode. I thought this was it. I thought this was gonna be the episode that Debbie got clapped. I thought he was just gonna she was gonna do something wrong, and he was gonna react and hit her or something, and she might gonna hit something. She was gonna hit her, and she maybe ran into the kitchen counter and dead. You know, I thought this was gonna be the episode. That actually contained his anger until he like punched through the wall, and he calling her drunk. They gonna have to address this. There's so many things going on in this show that aren't even immediate. You have Eve just left her family, which I'm not even mad about that at all, because her dad pisses me off, bro. He just there's a part of it is coming from a place of care, but the way he talks to her kind of like undermines everything else he says. Like, hey, I don't want you to be a superhero because I care about you. But then it's like, yo, you just better be a freaking wife, or you know what I'm saying, somebody's wife or something like. I'm just like, dude, like, bro, like, say the first part and just shut up. Like, say the. My bad, I thought I heard something. Say the first part did just shut up. So she's off just like, her powers are amazing for what she's doing. I just don't know how much satisfaction she's actually gonna find with that. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Eventually she gonna get tired of it and wanna get back to like superhero. But what she's doing is amazing work. Like helping people grow plants, like stopping the avalanche, stopping the fire, then rebuilding the forest. So it's like, I'm like, her abilities are like technically they feel broken. Like, you know, she's probably has the one ability in the show that I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's not bad. I would love to have this. You know what I'm saying? Her powers are super cool. But yeah, there's so many different things that have been set up in this, and I don't know if the dominoes are gonna start falling or is this just stuff to be set up for later on in later seasons or what, because it there's a lot of things happening and there's a lot of moving parts going on that we're not even addressing right now. Like Battle Beast is gone. Like I said, the Titan, the secret behind Machine Head. There's so much left to deal with, but you know, that's what a show does when like it can introduce something else, and that gets your attention just as much as other things. And so it takes your mind off like, well, I thought we were gonna see this episode, but this is what we're seeing. Well, I thought we were gonna see a continuation from this last episode, but it's like, nah, I'm gonna introduce something completely different. So we always, it's like kind of feel like it's like laying the groundwork for the world and so many different things that they can address at any moment. But yeah, that was great. Another good episode. And I think it's not necessarily even because like a lot happened. It's just the things that did happen are significant and like play a factor. Like what Cecil says about DA at the end, I think that's big. Like it's just a lot of different things that are gonna go in motion eventually. And once they do, if these dominoes start falling for all the things that have happened, it's going to be crazy. Now, you guys let me know what y'all thought about the episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.